Hi everyone, this is Jann, and we're going to do a little snowman face today, a little topper. I did do the square one earlier this winter. I think that one was from Juju, but I gave it away so I can't show you that one. But I had a round one in the works to do an IQ designer, and I did do it, and I wasn't real happy with the face. It was a lot of work to do, so I decided it would be better just to buy a snowman face on the internet. So I went to Etsy and I did buy a snowman face to put in the center of our round topper. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how you can put this snowman face in a design topper that you've already done, and you just need to change out the design. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to go into our pocket right here, and then we'll wait for it to come up, and you can see where I was doing the little snowman face. So I think the one I purchased is a lot cuter. So then I went down here to see where I had a topper that was already done, and it's coming up here. So I'm looking at this one right here, and this has everything that I want on the topper except for the design. So I'm just going to push on this one right here, the little ice cream cone. So I'm going to push on that. And it's about the right size. I have the 9.5 by 9.5 hoop in here. So it's going to be the right size. And I'm going to push set. And it's going to pull it up. And you can see it has everything on here: placement, batting, my center fabric, my stippling. My design is right here, okay? And then once it does the design, then you have your outside border, inside border line, you trim it, then you do your candle wicking, then you do your backing. So this one is pretty basic, and I have this on my YouTube channel to do a basic one, and then you would just put the design in. So rather than start from scratch and do this all over, I'm going to show you how you can go ahead and do one like I'm going to do here. Just put a different design in it, okay? So the first thing that I want to do is I'm going to go to add here. So we're going to push add. And then I want to go in my pocket. My design is on my USB, so I'll go to my pocket. Okay, then I want my USB button right here, so I'm going to push that. And you can see I have other designs on here. And my snowman face is right down here. It's going to be right here. See, there's a square one that I did. That was free on Juju. Let's see, I think it was Juju. Does it say? Well, it doesn't say Juju, so I'm not for sure. I'm not for sure where I got that. It was free though. Now I've already looked at these designs, and this face is the biggest one. So I'm going to go ahead and push this. And it's going to go right on top of that, and that is fine. I'm going to go set. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and go embroidery. And what that is going to do is, now I want to return because I want to go to edit. Okay, I need to take out the popsicle design. But I'm looking at his little face, and it looks like, now it's centered, but I want his eyes to be centered there. So I'm going to hit return, And I do want to go to edit. Let's go to edit down here. And I do want to move that design. So I'll go over to move. And I'm going to go down here to my arrow. And I want to scoot it over to where, there we go. I want this center line right between the eyes right there so that he looks centered. Okay, and then I'll push OK. Alright, now what I want to do is I want to take out this ice cream cone. So let's go ahead and hit this button right here. Okay, so let's hit that button right there. And I want to move, let's go OK. Well, no, let's hit it again. And let's see, I'm probably going to have to, oh, I know, because see what it does is it puts this design at the bottom, and I need to move it up so that it's right underneath this ice cream cone, and then I can delete the ice cream cone. So we want to go up, okay, and I don't want it up to the beginning, so I'm going to push this. That moves it up once, twice, one more time. Now I want it right below that one. Okay. Now his face is right below it. Okay, now I'm going to go OK. Now let's go back into Edit. And what I want to do is push the ice cream cone. Now the ice cream cone has the colors right there. And what I want to do is push the delete button because I don't want that one anymore. See, you can see it's highlighted right there. So push delete. OK. Now we got rid of the ice cream cone. And also, this is in the correct order that it should be. It should be right after the stippling. We do our design. And then after that, you're going to place your border fabric all over the top. And then you're going to place a line for the inside line. And then you're going to trim the inside circle out. And then you'll do your candle wicking. And you'll do your backing. So that has placed that in the right position for me to go ahead and stitch this out. Now if you don't have that button, you're just going to have to do it a little bit different. What you're going to have to do is delete your popsicle design, or what design you want to delete when you go into Edit. Then you go ahead and bring in your snowman face, and that will put it down at the bottom. Now this is for machines that aren't a top of the line machine. Like I have a Stella Air 2 over here, I'd have to do it this way too. And what it will do is it will put it right underneath your backing line. So whenever you do your stippling, what you will do is use your arrow keys, and you will move down to where that design is on the bottom here. You'll pull that up, and then you'll stitch it out, and then you'll move it back, and then you'll continue on with your design there. So you can do it on either of these machines. It's just this one has a button so you can move it up. So that's all I did on this one right here. He is ready to stitch, and what I will do is go ahead and put this in memory so I don't lose him. Okay, and then I will go ahead and machine, sorry. I was wondering why is it sitting there. And then when I'm ready to stitch, which I will be here in just a minute, and I'll go to memory, and he will be ready to stitch. There's the button the plus and the minus button, which you will have to go to if you're on the Stellaire 2. Okay, so I'm going to stitch this out on my machine here, and then I will show you what it looks like whenever I get it done at the end of this video. So I'm going to go away and stitch this, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, see you in a few. Okay everyone, we are back, and this is our little frosty guy. He turned out so cute. I wish it was lighter. Maybe I can go like this. I know the light beams on it. But anyway, this is our little frosty guy that turned out. And I did find out where that embroidery came from. And I'm going to show you like right now. And it came from Sonia Embroidery Store is where it came from. And right now she has that on sale for $2.94. There is her name right there, so just type Snowman Face, Snowman Embroidery, Snowman Face Embroidery Design. I'll get it right. In your search engine and pull it up, and you will have your little guy. And this came in 4 different sizes, I believe, 3 or 4 different sizes. And I used the fairy. I said berry last time. It's fairy frost. And I used the blue, and I used a white fabric that was in one of Gloria Horn's kits, and it came in with the fairy frost, and I used silver for the candle wicking, and that's how I made that one. And then you can put what you want to on the back, but I put a little bit of a blue design on the back, and I think he is just darling. Now, if any of you are interested in purchasing this design, or this topper here, I will have it in my eBay store for purchase. And remember, when you purchase a topper from me, you get a little embroidered out design free when you buy from me. So you're actually getting 2 different things with your topper instead of just the topper. Just something I like to do for everybody. And it keeps me busy on this embroidery machine. So have fun with this little frosty guy, and send me a photo through Facebook Messenger, and I will make sure that I get your finished topper on the next reel that I do out, so that everyone can see who is doing designs that I have for everybody on YouTube. Alright, I'll get this put up on YouTube. You guys have fun and hunker down. I hear it's supposed to be a snowstorm here across the part of the United States. We're not in that. I'm in California, and we've just had fog, thank goodness. But we did have some snow over the grapevine, but that doesn't affect us unless you're going to LA. So anyway, wishes to all of you to stay safe, and thank you for all your comments and all your photos and encouragement to keep doing some projects for you. Alright, until next time, bye for now. Take care.